Hello, friends and lovers, and welcome to Dicewood. This is an upcoming roguelike. It's like a creepy dice deck builder. Very interesting, very atmospheric. I really liked it from checking it out. Let's show you what it's all about then, shall we? So anyway, we are fighting our first battle of a run here. I did do a couple things before this, but we have sort of a deck filled with dice, and the dice do different things, but they're all D6s. You know, they can roll 1 through 6. But you can see, for instance, on the cat, on play adds +1 to the die in front of it. So you'd want to play something else before you play the cat then. Brown cat, always greater or equal to 3, is counted as both even and odd, and that can be important for how you're going to choose to battle the enemy. I guess we'll start with brown cat. We can add 1 to it as well. So you can see what it rolled on the top here. I'm going to just throw you down as well. You would definitely just want to play everything. So ideally we would have rolled a 1, and maybe I could have thought about that harder to get a 1, but I don't think I could have in this instance. So if you complete the objectives here, that's how you kill the enemy. Well, the enemy has health, but if you complete these other side objectives, then you could stun the enemy temporarily so that we're not going to take the 2 damage. Our health is up there, obviously. So it won't let me fill in the purple because we didn't roll a 1. And unfortunately, we didn't deal quite enough to actually be able to kill the enemy either. So in other words, get the enemy's health to 0, maybe complete some side objectives, and they will... and you can stun them, you know? But if you don't roll a 1, you don't roll a 1. Simple as that. There you go. First victory is obviously going to be kind of easy. All right, after each battle, we get to add a new dice or cutie pie animal to the deck. I do have a relic to consider, which is sort of a, you know, like a relic from Slay the Spire, to be quite honest. Sacrificed animals give permanent +2 bonus to its kind of the deck. So I guess I might want a bunch of the same animals if I can help it. So maybe I'll take another brown cat to try to lean in on this relic. You'll have to see when we sacrifice our beautiful animals. Adds 3 armor on 1 turn of the combat. You found something. Stays with you the rest of the run. Do I have to use it? Do they mean turn 1? They might mean turn 1. That's a shop, I know. That's a relic. Bones can be used. How can bones be used? I'm actually not really sure. Let's go here. Maybe we can... sacrifice a pet. You found an old altar covered in dried blood. Sacrifice a creature to buff another creature. All right, well, that works out perfectly. So we can actually buff our rabbits, too. Or you can buff the brown cats. Maybe we do the rabbit to start because they're bad anyway. So it'll get rid of a bad die. And then we'll buff the rest, I think. I'll buff the frog. On play, replace the dice in front of it. Which could be good for the cat, for instance. Kind of like the frog. It has a lot of synergies later on, too, if I remember correctly. So now it has a... I think this is like sort of a random empowerment. Strange Glitter will give a random relic of the same rarity if exiled at Fire Camp. Campfire. Fire Camp? Random relic of the same rarity. Oh, that's interesting. So we'd have to get rid of them. Which I guess I am willing to consider. Let's get some loot from going up here. Something gleams. The force does not give freely, but sometimes it forgets. All right, so what do we got here? Consumable completes any fixed roll objective. Like if the enemy wants a 1 through 6 or something in particular. Set side value of a die to 5. Removes a creature from the board. Restores health equal to its roll value. I'll take that for an emergency heal, I think. Click to enter. Get a rare animal as a prize. Okay. So these guys want an odd. You want an even. Simple, right? Did the sacrifice animal thing work? Permanent +2 bonus to its kind in the deck. Not clear if it worked on the rabbits or not. Because usually it would say like +2 there. So I guess we'll just roll everything. Unfortunately, we got all evens. I was going to say, don't you just die instantly? So that's pretty bad, but there's not much I can do about it. Couldn't really have played it differently. Oh, but I got the armor at the start, so that's nice at least. See, if I had drawn Fennec, that would have been nice. At the start, since you count as both even and odd. More creatures want to join the group. What do we got here? A bear, which is a wild card. Fits any objective, but must be played first. Oh, I'm totally going to forget about playing it first, aren't I? Empowered increases roll value by 4 per dice with the same value on the board for self and the dice. Clone copies of value of a die in front of itself. Increases roll value by 4 per dice with the same value on the board. Kind of like the sound of that for some reason. I don't know why. Give me the Arctic Fox, though. We can go to the camp. So we can send a creature behind. It didn't seem to help with the rabbit. But I could send back the brown cat, and it might buff the other brown cat. Maybe it buffs multiple brown cats. There's also sending away the frog to get more relics, too, though. Let's try the brown cat, because it's not particularly good. Sorry, kitty. The force intensifies. You also get a little bit of health based on its rarity? Something like that. Still not clear if... Oh, wait, that's not sacrificed, is it? How do you sacrifice? Oh, wait, contents. Brown cat ×1, it says now. Oh, okay. Just might not count the rabbit. Contains a relic, contains bones. Let's go get a relic, shall we? Oh, God, we got creepy... Not Geppetto, the other one, Pinocchio. Okay, replays the die in front. You rolled a 1, so let's replay you, shall we? Although I should have paid attention here. They want a 6, and they want a 2, and they want me to deal 12 up here. If I fit this one, it also deals 5 health to the enemy. I probably have to complete at least 2 objectives here to stun. No, you only got to do 1. Well, I rolled a 6, and the stun can stack. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that. So that way you're still stunned this turn. 4 dice on the board. Add a +1 to it. Maybe I should roll you first. I guess that didn't really work out. 6 and 3. Which means you get stunned for another turn while we try to work on you. Okay, I guess we just roll both of you. Oh, you got the +2 from the Basket of Terrors. I see. You get it on play. I think I'm figuring it out. Add it up. Okay. So you do this, then you play the kitty cat, and then you replay the kitty cat by putting the frog behind. Lovely. Good night, Pinocchio, you dirty liar. No more brown cat, but we could get a second frog, so that way you get empowered when I kill the other frog. Oh, boy. Yeah, I kind of like the frog anyway, so I guess that works out. What do we got here? Adds +1 to a die each time it lands on 6. All right, can't deny that. We can get some loot. Up there. This might be like a mini-boss, but that sounds kind of like fun, so let's try it out, shall we? So I got to choose a consumable. Splits played die in 2. If total value is less than 2, removes the die. Adds temporary buried status to target. Buried will not be removed at end of turn. Or another core cat. Will not be removed at the end of the turn. Meaning I would just leave it there. That's an interesting thing. Splits the die in 2. I guess I'm just going to take another core cat. I have a lot of questions about about some of those mechanics. All right. Crab grab. Oh, no, you took my Fennec Fox or whatever. Arctic Fox. Even and odd. Okay. You get the +2. Kitty cat can add to you. Okay. I should have looked at everything here, probably. Let's do the even. Odd. That way you're stunned, but I can't ever do that again if I understand correctly. Okay, then. Replays the die in front. Let's roll you first. You only got a 2, so I guess that's what I'll replay. You son of a gun. Counts as both odd and even. Okay, so we're definitely going to do this. We're not going to core cat. I'm taking 4 damage, which is a lot. Oh, these are bad. A 6, you don't want to re-roll that. And we got a 1, so that's gonna use. It's okay, I'm not upset. Some bad rolls here. It's okay, we'll fix it. Replays the die in front. So let's play you, then the cat, and we can replay you. Unfortunately, you rolled and did worse. Hit you for 9. That frees the fox. And then we got to start wailing on the boss here. I'm taking -2 damage? That'd be cool if you healed me. Replays the die in front. It's pretty weak, so I guess we'll do it again. So I don't really want to play this frog right now. I'd rather hit and then play the frog alone. That way we get that higher roll. Aha, we're figuring it out here. We're locking it down. Hey, we got the same number. That's a 6, so you can use that. Okay, do I want to use my hat? Because I'm actually quite low. I'm taking 1, but maybe that's worth it. Okay, and hopefully that's good. Oh, you took my kitty. And I only rolled a 3. Which was just enough, apparently. Let's see. Increases roll value by 2 per common on the board. Increases roll value by 2 per common on the board. Okay. If sum of dice on the board greater than 10, adds 10 block. Ceasefire reveals values for dice in hand if is in hand or on the board. So you have to pick one. You can't skip, by the way. I think I'm going to take the fox. Another rook. Adds +1 to a dice each time it's re-rolled. Ooh. That sounds nice. I don't mind the sound of that. So we want to do as many campfires as we can. Wild Cannibal Rabbit challenges you. Oh, God. A roll challenge. Roll 3 times to get 12. Oh, my. I must get 12. So I'm at 6. Is it a minimum of 12 or exactly 12, you know? If I replay you, does that help? Let's find out. I got the 12. The victory. Oh, okay. An upgrade is bestowed to one of your creatures. So should I upgrade my brown cat? What kind of upgrade are we talking about here? Brown cat was chosen. What'd you get? Brown cat was chosen, was bestowed. With? Oh. You look crazy now. Burning Eyes always lands on 6. All right. So we want to go to camp. Because we need to sack the glittery frog here, right? It'll buff the other frog. Restores 5 health. 2 bones received. And we get this. Adds 2 consumable slots and fills them. Okay. An egg. It radiates a subtly foreboding presence. What the hell does that mean? Another campfire's coming up. We just remove a rabbit? Maybe. These are all consumables, too. Stuns an enemy for a turn. That sounds useful, though. Let's see. Removing the rabbit didn't seem to help before. It says 1 brown cat, one frog. So that might not work. So I'm wondering if I should skip the camp this time. But then again, rabbits are kind of just bad anyway. Maybe removing a rabbit is kind of okay. Bones are used at the shops. Let's see if this truly doesn't buff the other rabbit. Oh, now it says it. I don't know what the issue was the previous time. Okay, then. Weird. But okay, game, that's a big thing. All right. Replays the dice in front. You got a 3. I'll replay you, I guess. And then you get a 1, you piece of crap. Hey, that works out. Okay. Set the side value of the dice to 2. So there's a lot of things going on here. But they really want 6s is the bottom line. Stuns an enemy. Don't know what the egg is for. We can play that, but I need another one. I'm taking 4 damage. I do have 3 armor. I'm thinking you just hit the boss. Is this a boss? Whatever it is. While I have the armor. Always lands on a 6. And I'll... Oh, you got flipped over. So if you're at 6, you flip. And you get more numbers added to it? Okay, I think I understand. They want 2s. Crap. If I do that, for some reason you went to 3. Apparently it adds 2. Oh, buckets. So I can't hit any of these 3 things, in other words. So maybe I just stun it. Hello? Stun a creature. Stuns an enemy for 1 turn. Use. How do I use it? Invalid target. What do you mean? Oh, wait. There it goes. I mean, I dealt a lot of damage. So, okay. These also add damage to it. Increases roll value by 2 per common on the board. Replays the die in front. Increases roll value. So if you replay the fox, I'd have to play the cat first. That's okay. Do the fox, then replay the fox. To give it more. I don't know if that even really worked. You want a 1, a 4, and a 4. None of which I have. Piece of crap. But I have just enough to kill it anyway. Okay. Who's new here? So none of these are animals that we already have. Wild card. Poisonous. Deals damage over time to numeric targets. If completes a slot or kills an enemy, returns to your hand. Kind of like the sound of that. Adds 2 charge to 2 dice that roll the same values once per turn, though. Okay, I think I understand. I have 4 bones. We could go to the shop. Kind of want to keep our options up. Can I look further down this way? A little bit. None of those are campfires. There is a mini-boss up above. I do have bones for shopping. Interesting. I have some bones for shopping, to be clear. I'm gonna go to the shop. Let's go. Okay, what do we got here? Adds 1 armor if any dice lands on 1. Sure. I have no idea what the egg does. Cannot use that one. I guess I'll take another club, too. Now we're out of bones. That sounds pretty good. Okay, we got some eyed balls. So I'll deal 3 damage when I hit this for 6, and it will also stun it. Always lands on a 6 for each common on the board. So we do this, then we flip it, and then we play that, and you'll get a big buff there. I got like 10, 7, and 11. So let's hit you to stun that bad boy. And you, I suppose. Pretty good turn 1 for us then, right? I liked it. Each value on the same board. For each value on the same board. I don't know what I just did, but okay. Damn, a 1. So I can just keep stunning you? Okay, I guess I'll do that. And wear him down slowly. Rabbit. Dear God, that was terrible, rabbit. Okay, there we go. So if you complete a slot, you will come back to my hand. Very good, actually. Yeah, I'm thinking I like that. 5. Go ahead and stun. And play all that. Easy peasy. Don't think we need to worry about it after that. Okay, lovely. Who are we adding here? I don't think we have any of these yet. Has extra health value when exiled, so when you campfire it, basically. Yeah, I don't have any of these yet. Will not be removed from the board on end turn. Gives items when added into the deck. Rat droppings. Draw every dice of category cats from deck into hand. I actually do have a lot of cats. Well, I have 2 cats. Gets a +5 bonus against numeric target if rolls less or equal to 3. Against numeric targets, okay. Relic. When complete, value type goal. All dice gain +2 empower value. Makes perfect sense. 100%. No confusion whatsoever for me, baby. Okay. Here's the roll value per common. No, wait, sorry. For each one complete. So we should probably play you. Then get you, and then try to replay you. I don't know if that really helped or not. Greater than 1, greater than 2. You want the lowest rolls to hit these. Then start working on this bad boy. 7 and 9. Or sorry, no, they're both 9. So I guess I'll do both of these. That way you're stunned, and then we start working over here. You just seem quite tanky. Per common, okay. Not great. So I would want you to finish if possible. So I got 5, 9. So I would have to do this, this, and that, and then I get you back. But I guess we'll take it. Wasn't a ton extra, though. Adds +1 to the die. If rolls less than or equal to 3. So if I add 1 to you, that should add a lot. Because you went back down to 1? I'm only taking 1 damage from this guy now. So, but we also have armor. Mostly from the mask, I reckon. We can just play all these. I don't think the order matters much here in this particular instance. Finish off Big Turtle Man. Okay. So, there's another brown cat. There's also another regular cat. So I want to add one of them. It's a question of which one. We could keep empowering the same brown cat, but maybe I'd rather spread the love to the other dice. Also got some rolls. This is quite interesting, right? I think they've got a cool formula going on here. I guess it doesn't matter here. They want a 5. Counts as both even and odd. Wound up with some pretty big numbers here. So if I deal 40 over here... Oh, it provides 20 armor to the enemy. Still, dealing 40 here, that's enough to kill it. Well, the thing is, armor comes back every single turn. So if you only barely get rid of the armor, it doesn't really work out. You're dealing 3 damage to me. So I guess I do start working on this. What do you think? Do we stun this thing? I have 3 armor. I shouldn't stun it. Okay. Increases roll value by 4. So let's do the you, then you. Nice. And then re-roll ya. Make it go even higher. I don't have a 4. So I have 13, 10... 5. So 10 and 5. Nope. Damn it. So 13 and 5 over here. There we go. You got stunned for a turn. Then I deal some damage to you. Increases roll per common. I wonder, does this happen retroactively too? I'm a little doubtful. Okay, who do we got? Always odd, always even. Black cat deducts 1 from the die in front of it, adds it to itself. Always even, always odd. Remember, I can't skip. I guess I'm just going to take the kitty cat because it's cute, honestly. I guess if something's at a 1, if you subtract 1 from it, it probably goes back around into 6. Go to the question mark and see what we do. You stumble upon a grim sight. A spiderweb holding live treasure. Try the shaking cocoon. A 25% chance the spider returns. Sure. So I got a fox, yeah. I'll do it anyway. 75% chance. Wow, I won all of those? Seemed that way. To the camp. Alright, who are we getting rid of here? So I only have 1 rabbit. I actually have 2 of these foxes now. But I should probably get rid of one of these kitty cats. Oh, but look at them. Cat was chosen. Dressed in pepperoni. Okay, taking a look here. Cat times 1. Rare animal and keys, relic and keys. So I might want animals a bit more. I'm gonna say. Alright, we got ourselves a little boss here of some kind. So you will subtract from the die in front. So let's put you down first and see what we get. We get a 2. Okay, maybe I'll subtract from you to make it a 1. It actually flipped you as well. So now I have 2 1s, which is interesting. So I have something to make it less than 3. So let's... I get you... Wait, is this the one I get back? Yeah, okay. So let's play you. Gives you 11. Wow. Feels so wasteful. You only have 20 health? Huh. We'll see what we roll. 6. So if I add 1 to you... Wow. Okay, hold on. Don't I just kill this thing straight up? You have 20 health, right? Take down to 0. Regenerate or generate 6 per turn. Will stun the enemy. Or do you have more things going on than just that? I rolled really well here. 12 plus 8. Now, I guess I gotta complete more objectives, interestingly. Got a 4, so that can do the fulfill the even. Stunned. Partially stunned. Another 4, but there's nothing I can do with it. Wait, so how the hell do you kill this thing? Do all the objectives, maybe? Per common on the board. Okay, not much else I can do here. So we hit a 6 here. So I guess I'm going to do that. It won't let me do that, huh? Because it counts the number? Huh. Interesting. You can do that, and now you're stunned. So I guess this boss was special where we had to specifically fulfill all objectives. I have to roll a less than 3. For the love of God. This could be a problem. You're only dealing 1. But yeah, then there's nothing I can do. Come on, yes, okay. And then I have to do this still also, apparently. Okay, now you're dead. Wow, okay. That was actually kind of scary. What do we got here? I do have a crow already. We could go for you. On play, discard die in front if none die in back. Draw 2 dice from the deck. Huh? Well, I guess I'll take the crow. Crow seemed okay. I guess we're going shopping even though I'm broke. I don't have a brown rabbit already in here. So I guess I'm just going to leave because I can't afford these guys. Not enough bones. If I already had that common. Contains keys. I don't think I know what a key is for. But that's the only way to get to this campfire up here, so we'll do that. Sure. Okay, so these things add armor to them. It would appear to me. Put you down. Replays the die in front. Well, we rolled quite bad. Actually, we did not. Wait, I thought I was supposed to get you back. Might have missed something. I have no commons. A 4. Do I want to try to re-roll that? I think I do. Freaking great. So, nothing I can actually do besides this. I probably do want to stun you because you're dealing 5. Come on. I don't know what's with these clubs, but they're weirdly difficult to use. There, it worked that time. Okay, end turn. Deduct 1 from the die in front. Okay, per common. Do I want to deduct 1 from you, or do I just want to use it? Probably just want to use it. Or I could do the 5 instead. Why do I do that? Actually. That way you can get empowered here. Okay, so you're still at 5. Oh, I didn't stun this guy, huh? Do I have to do this? Ooh, that hurt. Can't really tell. I got a 6. I got a second 6, I believe. Play the weaker 6? I wasn't certain if I was going to be forced to do the purple objective or not. Let's see. I do have a raccoon, and I do have a frog. Do I want to spread the love? I'm thinking we're sacking the crow next. Why are you purple? To empower that. I kind of like the frog. Why don't we just take it then? Because I don't know how many more sacrifices we'll get. Oh, I think the keys are sort of a meta currency for unlocks, by the way. Okay, so we're getting rid of 1 crow. It also restores health, so that works out, and it'll buff the other crow. I don't know why You're lit up like that. 10 health restored. 3 bones received. It does list the crow, though. I guess it would be nice to get a bunch of the same monster. Okay. I'm going to say this is the final boss of our little demo. They want a 1, they want a 6. Down here, this is gaining armor. It also deals 10 health when we hit it. For same value on the board. Negated. Maybe I should have negated you to start. Uh-oh. We rolled poorly. There we go. I managed to stun it, though. Okay. Yeah, we did quite bad. I can't do anything against most of these objectives. I do have my hat to heal if necessary. You get a bonus per common. That's fine. Okay, those numbers look pretty good. Guess I'm going to do that. So this is a 9, so we can stun you. This is enough for this. We're hoping to hit a 1 soon. See what we get here. Not good. Should I re-roll you? Let's re-roll you. Oh, nice. We got a 1, actually. We can do this. Now you're stunned again. Now we start bringing them to Pound Town. I do have these 2 hats and an egg that I have no idea how to use. Will not be removed from the board and in turn transformed into a random animal of a common rarity. Alright then. Deducts 1 from the one in the front. Aww. Gives it to yourself. Wait, so should I play this? You could, it looks. I got a snack. That was supposed to be common, but I'll take it. Alright, play all these bad boys. Boom. Victory! 3 keys. It's a weird little game, you know? The theme was actually kind of cool. Not all of them are safe. So you can unlock some weird animals here. We'll take 1 health if is not played or haven't closed an objective, but is also wild card. I don't know if I like that. So I assume this is an animal we can see in future runs now. I don't know if I actually like the sound of that. And that is the end of just the demo. But it's kind of a cool game, and it loops back around after that point. I don't know, I'm kind of looking forward to it. It does say the ETA is until next year, I'm afraid. But I don't know, they got kind of a cool theme here. I actually really enjoyed it. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you liked it. Check it out for yourself. I have a link in the description, as we always do. Like, comment, subscribe, blah, blah, blah. You know what's going on. I shall see you in another video.